everyone, this is a Busou Shinki review, and this time is type MMS Mermaid Ianeira. I'm sort of dreading about this one because, well, she is a bit on gifted side of things in terms of a female looking character, but we'll move on. We'll just avoid it, right? So first of all, really nice color as well. This is a wave made with Ianeira, and it's designed by the same designer, so you can see sort of the theme as well. And so again, it's a full set, so it's a really nice box with a lot of detail on the inside of the box. Big box as well, with good window to actually see what you're actually buying. And let's move on to the figure. And there we are. Here is Ianeira. Let's go. Whoops. That is a little bit of a problem with my Ianeira actually, because it seems like some of the earlier mold of Busou Shinki has joint problem. This one in this case has a weak joint on the right ankle, but a pretty strong joint on the left ankle. So she can stand pretty well most of the time, but not all the time. And as you can see, pretty standard is the standard one MLS first figure. And the paint up here is actually molded in two color. One is this yellowish gray color, while the rest of them is a flesh color, and the rest of them are paint on color scheme, such as the gray, the red. And you can see overall is trying to make her look a bit like wearing a really skimpy swimsuit. And as for the head sculpt, this is the more neutral smiling face. By the way, really nice hair sculpt on it, and also the is it ponytail? Well, the tie-up hair actually is on a joint, so it actually rotates 360. So there's a little bit of added articulation and posability on it. So it comes with another face, which is a blush, slightly sad face. And let's move on to the armor up of her. Okay, and this is Ianeira in armor form. As you can see here, she is now really a mermaid, because she basically removed both of her legs to actually mount the tail on. And the good thing is the tail is jointed. Let's see how many. There's two joints here, and one joint here, and one joint here. So you can actually bend it pretty far away. There's also a rotation joint, so you can actually turn that way. There's also a tail, so you can turn that way as well. So there's a lot of joint, and not to mention that you still got the hip joint, so you can actually bend it like that. A bit unnatural, but yeah, it's good to have. And you can see about what I mean by well endowed. And let's move on to that. You can see that she actually got two torpedo tube here. You actually see the two torpedo on the inside, not removable, but in the game we did see that she does use those as torpedo and actually fire at enemy when you play the game. But here is also used as a bit of impeller for propulsion, so she don't actually just use the tail to actually keep her moving forward. You can see the fin theme on it all over her and everywhere. Yeah, everywhere. There's also extra fin here actually, which you can actually put onto her back if you are not using this. but I usually prefer that because it's look more mechanical. It's a bit more, well, I prefer mechanical. Weapon wise, where do I start with? So you come with 2 swords, and which actually in the box art they treat the tip as a gun, and which I don't. So I put her on her waist, well, hip, whatever you actually call it now. What do you call the front section of the tail of a fish? I don't know. Tell me on the comment or something like that. Also come with 2 trident, which you can hold, and I don't really want her to actually hold the weapon either, so I usually just mount it on the side. So that's 2 trident. So it comes with a harp. It is a harp because you can see those fins are not actually going in, or it's actually sticking out, and it's solid from one side to the other, so it is a harp, which she can only hold by basically wrap her arm around it, so I don't usually use it. She also comes with this gigantic gun, which also comes with a connecting joint piece, so that you can actually arm her onto her back, so you can actually mount it onto her her impeller propulsion, so you can actually swivel down and actually go to the front like that. And we're not done yet, because it also comes with this. In the game is a laser gun, and you can see 2 nozzle there, 2 barrel there, but it also opens up if it lets me. Yep. And it's a whole series of micro missiles, so you can hold it on her hand like that. So you can see that she's heavily armed. In fact, so heavily armed that she's almost going to topple over. But well, and I think I need to tighten the joint here. But we're not actually done with it yet, because her weapon also collected into a special weapon. And here is the weapon mode. Well, basically it's just all of her weapon mismatched together into a giant weapon platform, with the legs as well. So yeah, she's just floating around with the whole gear on. All the weapons out, all the gun is pointing forward, missile, torpedoes, a lot really. Yeah, pretty good. Let's move on to the tension mode. And here is Ianeira in her tension form. That is, well, this is the official form, but she's still not actually using these 2 trident, so I will just trying to mount it somewhere just to complete the set. Yeah, pretty nice. And as you can see, she managed her rubber hand actually hold the control really well, so she can actually more or less suspend herself in mid-air just by using the 2 hands. It's pretty good. I would recommend this one, well, only if you like the character really. Compared to Ianeira is much more easy to please anyone, while this one is a acquired taste. So yeah, that's it really. See you in the next review.